But let's get straight to it. So I found Sailor going on TikTok because whenever NYC Comic Con 2022 happened, whatever day, month, the year that happened or whatever, I seen she did a 3-part series or a 3-part video of just the whole Comic Con. But the one that I caught first was her getting removed from the actual convention because the studio of Sailor Moon didn't like her car or being like the representation of her car. But I went back to the whole rest of the video, the other 2 videos, and I was like, yo, people like really were loving her car. It was a bunch of people in cosplay dressed up as Sailor Moon, dressed up as other Sailor Moon characters, like everybody like and everything, and they just loved her car. They like was like stampeding her car. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, why would they like, and anything that's good promo for them? Because of course Sailor Moon is Sailor Moon probably came out in the 80s, like probably like around that time, like
early 90s.
like early 90s.
Early 90s. Yeah.
Early 90s. So I'm like, a lot of kids today don't know what the fuck Sailor Moon is other than pop culture references. So why not have this in their face? Whether it be car, decal, cosplay, whatever the case, just thought it was a good promotion. But please explain to us how this occurred. Damn, I can't talk. Occurred. There we go. Occurred.
Like I said, you guys are the first to ask, and it's still such a weird, like, hot mess of a thing. So my car is a 2021 Subaru WRX. I got it in 2021 in June. And the first thing I knew I wanted to do was I was like, I don't like how sedans look. You're ugly. We're going to make you cute because I want to drive something cute. So I was like, I like pink. Let's go with pink. And then I was like, but I also like anime. So we're going to go with Sailor Moon. So that's how all like the modifications, like the decals, the stickers, the theme, inside out, everything kind of came along like that. Last year, like around this time last year, I was invited by Senpai Squad, which is the booth that took me into the convention, because they generally go around to multiple conventions around the country and they bring different cars from all over their anime theme. So I was like, you know what? This is going to be awesome because my fiance is Haku WRX and he was in it the year before. No issues whatsoever. The event was super fun. So I was like, amazing opportunity. Thank you. I am so excited. I even redid the whole interior of my car just for Anime NYC. The first day, as you guys like, it's basically how it is on my TikTok. Like the videos was like so much love, like so many people, even the people that said that it wasn't their style, it's not their thing. So basically the first 2 days I got nothing but love. I got so much footage of people coming up to my car asking questions. Everything seemed fine. The second day of the convention, the owner of Senpai Squad, which is Kim, he messaged me and he was just like, listen, I'm sorry I can't like meet in person, but I wanted to let you know that Anime NYC has requested, as per the animators of Sailor Moon, that your car be removed. Can you be here at 7 a.m. to remove your car tomorrow before the third and final day? And like, this was like mid-convention, so I'm just sitting in my car and I'm just like, oh, this is gonna fucking suck. Like, I just worked really, really hard.
I can imagine.
Point, and now I'm just like, I'm like, oh, damn, all right, cool. So I told him, I was like, listen, I'm not going to go against you guys for bringing me in, and I'm definitely not going against Anime NYC or Toy Animation, because I'm like, again, random girl.
He was right, man.
Big fan.
I knew it.
Trying to fight nobody. Like, I don't want to smoke.
Yeah.
So I was like, sure. And that basically, that final video was how it kind of just went down, where I was like, you know, teary-eyed. I'm like unsure of what the hell's happening, because even to this day, I've reached out. I've had so many people try to help me out and like find exactly what it is. Now, we have an idea of what it is, but unless the animators reach out and they're like, hey, this is what we're not fucking with, I can't really do much else. Like, you know, like I don't get money for my car. I pay to get my car done certain ways. So I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
I don't even want to redo everything if I don't know what it is to be redone. But yeah, so I was removed. I still don't know why. And now we're here. Confused.
Well, Malcolm had a great theory on this, because I forgot that Toy Animation even did Sailor Moon. That wasn't like part of my ideas and stuff like that. But Malcolm I'm gonna let Malcolm explain, but he knows what's going on with toy animation and the whole anime world.
They real shitty with like everything, because like we had some of our homies that got like anime channels and they review anime, and it was just last year was like a whole year of like Toei just going after people just like left and right, and it wasn't even like for showing like clips. It was more so like thumbnails. It could be anything. Thumbnails, mention of the name. It was just like, it was just total ridiculousness. So like when he was telling me about what happened to you, and then I went back and I was like looking at all the videos and stuff, and I was like, man, this fucking sucks. One, it sucks because like you're a super fan, so like you're really hurt by this at the same time. And then two, like you would think that like it's the third fucking day, like you already
it's the last day, like nothing.
It's the last day. Like you might as well let it go.
And it's crazy because in order to get into that venue, I have to go in less than a quarter of a tank. Like I have to be practically on gaslight on in the middle of Manhattan.
Wow.
And what ended up happening was we took my car out at 7 a.m. We literally drove back to Yonkers because I'm in Yonkers, drove back home, ate breakfast, and then I went back down to the city, picked up all my friends, and then I paid like $100 in parking and gas and stuff like that, and then went right back into the venue just with no car. And like, yeah, and to be fair, like you said, like, yeah, it fucking sucked. Like that, I can't explain anything that sucked more than that, like, to be honest. Like you know,
I can only imagine.
And I don't know really how else to explain it. Like that just really hurt. Like I go to school, I work. So for me, that was like, yo, I finally get to relax and have fun. And it's like, I didn't even know that toy animation was going against other content creators, artists, and stuff like that over their designs until after my video went viral. So the video went viral and people were just tagging me in videos. And like the whole time, I'm just trying to deal with finals week. Like I'm over here like, I'm scrambling. I don't have to brain cells right now.
I don't care about that shit going on right now.
Thank you, but I don't know, like, like I had no answers for like the past like month, and then the holidays came and people have reached out and they're like, oh, are you gonna come to this convention or this one? And I'm like, no, they don't like I'm illegal now. Like this is not okay.
Like I'm the black sheep of the fucking family now. Like why the fuck would I pull up?
Right. So I'm like, I don't know. It was really weird because that was just my like first convention ever. Like out here, I go to car shows. So I'm in Jersey, Connecticut, New York. This year I'm going down to Virginia. I'm hoping we can drive down to Florida for car shows. And in car shows, nothing much really happens. You show your car, people show love. You talk about what you've done. No problem. So the convention was definitely something where I was like, oh, different level. Like I've actually built something noticeable here. And then like realistically, I take it as a compliment. Like, listen, toy animation recognized me, whether it be good or bad is how they feel. Yeah. To me, I was like, shit, I struck a nerve. Thank you. Now I'm like, please don't sue me. Like, you know, I've been like cease and desist, and none of that has happened. Yeah. And I'm just like,
so funny. I didn't even think about that till you just said that. So I got 2 points. I totally agree with what Malcolm said because I didn't even think about that shit. That probably leaves a bad taste in your mouth as far as the animation studio and the anime, because that's something that you actually really fucking love. And like that's one of those things like when you don't, like, people say don't meet your heroes type shit. That's kind of what the fuck that kind of leads to type shit.
Like after that happened, like people even now you could read the comments and people are like, yeah, fuck Sailor Moon, and I'm like, damn.
No, like I still love it.
I can't see that because my whole car is Sailor Moon. Like,
right, like I'm just like
that shit.
Right, and people are like, oh, I wouldn't even spend my money on that anymore, and I'm like, y'all missed the whole point. Like, when you're a fan not because of the clout it comes with. Like, yes, Sailor Moon is famous, but I didn't choose Sailor Moon because Sailor Moon is gonna get likes. When I started my TikTok like a year ago, I think I had maybe 200 followers. That was it. And I was still posting the car, and I was like, well, whoever likes it, whoever doesn't, whatever. Same thing with my Instagram. So I'm like, I grew up watching Sailor Moon. Now, last year, one of my closest friends died, but she was also Sailor Moon super fan. She actually helped me pick out most of the details that are on the car. So to me, my car is not only a homage of like,
It's
yo,
sentimental as hell. Yeah.
but now I'm like, if I really have to change my car, it's like, damn, I changed like kind of like the whole last image my bestie and I had kind of thing. So it's a lot more sentimental than it's just like, fuck Sailor Moon. But it's not. It can't be fuck Sailor Moon. So if you're watching this, you were one of those people commenting, don't do that. I mean, I don't know it stuff because I am still butthurt about it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta separate the shitty company and art.